Well, good morning, guys. We're here in Memphis, Tennessee on the 26th of May, day after Memorial Day. As I told you last time, we had this load of stone here we picked up in Crossville to deliver here in Memphis. So we're here at the yard now. We got in about midnight last night. Had a little delay yesterday afternoon. Went to the yard and had a wheel seal leaking on the trailer. So I had to, yesterday afternoon, I had to change the wheel seal out. I'm kind of handy in that way. If I have to do stuff like that, I can. So the guys are working on me right now. They're getting the pallets off. And this is quite a place here. We're right down here off Summer Avenue, not near the Wolf River. And as you can see, they just bring in all kinds of trees and whatnot that are, have been cut. A lot of guys that have, tree services, they'll bring in their scrap stuff here. And you can see a mountain of scrap there in the background with that track hoe up there moving material around. Quite an impressive yard here. So when we get done here, we can't move until 10 o'clock because since I got in at midnight, I'll take a 10-hour break before I can roll. We got another load booked already. It's coming right out of here in Memphis. It's a 40-foot container, empty container, going over to Mooresville, Alabama, which is near Decatur, Alabama. So we'll see if I can get that on today and get it off this afternoon and get another load. Don't know if that'll happen or not, but that's kind of the plan at the moment. If not, Mooresville's a good area to be in, and we can get us another load tomorrow. It should be fairly easily. So I'm gonna sign out for now. Okay, so we're here at the Love's truck stop in Tuscumbia, and here's the container I picked up in Memphis this morning. It's an empty container. Just want to walk back here and show you guys what I was talking about this morning with my wheel seal. Now, I changed these seals out last summer on this trailer. For some reason, I had one that was leaking. And if we look right down here, you can see the brake no longer has oil around it. That's a telltale sign that the seal's leaking. This one over here dry as bone. So you can look here and see the oil level's good on it. So what I had to do yesterday to fix this wheel seal was I had to jack up the axle, and then I had to pull the tires off of it, and then pull the hub assembly off, and then take the hubcap off right there, and then that whole, well, actually take the hub off, take the hub cap off, then take the hub off, then take a hammer and a crow's foot and knock the old seal out, and then press the new one in, and then put it all back together. All together, the job took me about an hour to do. So can't be run up down the road with leaking wheel seals. That's a good way for the DOT to pull you over and shut you down if they want to. So I'm very mindful of my wheel seals and my tires. These tires have some wear on them. They still have some wear to go still, but I'll probably have to change them out this summer. Maybe late summer. We'll see how long they last. So I like to be able to do as much mechanical work as I can. Obviously, I'm limited on what I can do. I can't do any kind of major motor work. But, wheel seals I can do. I can change out a tire, change out the alternator, belts, stuff like that. Simple things like that I can do. Years ago, I was all gung-ho and learned how to do everything I could on the truck. This was back in the mid-90s, and so I bought a 1-inch impact, and I bought a air hose to run off my truck and a air jack. So I remember one weekend I was up at the TA truck stop just south of Cincinnati in Walton, Kentucky, and I didn't have anything to do. I was just killing the whole weekend there at the truck stop. So I pulled my jack out and I jacked the tire up, or jacked the axle up on the truck, and I pull the wheel off the truck, and I thought, well, I'm just going to figure out how to dismantle this tire off this wheel, put it back on. Well, I got it off, and then I went to put it back on, and I kept wrestling and wrestling and wrestling with that thing. Well, the shop was just right across from where I was, and those mechanics were standing there watching me mucking with that tire. Finally said, driver, bring that tire over here. Oh, I want to show you something. Well, he showed me how to put the tire on. He said there's a front side and a back side to this wheel. And he said, trouble you're having is you're trying to put this tire on the front side, and it ain't going to work like that. You got to put that tire on and take it off on the back side, not the front side. So he showed me how to do it, and then he made me take that tire off that wheel and put it back on 2 or 3 times, just to make sure I understood how to do it. So it's things like that, I've worked with over the years, trying to know how to work on these trucks. I see so many drivers nowadays, all they know how to do is just grip a wheel. And the first time the truck breaks down, they don't have a freaking clue how to deal with the situation. I've been broke down all over this country. It's inevitability when you've been driving for almost 30 years that you're going to break down somewhere. But like I showed you, that wheel seal, I saw that leak and I thought, that's a piece of cake. I can do that. Now, I got to get the truck back to the shop because Drew, the guys at the shop, weren't able to fix the air conditioning the other day. They said the compressor was gone out. So they had to order some parts. And hopefully when I get back in the shop, they'll get it back in and get the AC all running, and I'll have some nice cold air. So we got this load picked up in Memphis this morning, this container. I was hoping to get it off today over here in Alabama, but it was just a little bit tight. So I'm kind of holding back right now. I'm 47 miles from the receiver over in Alabama. They don't open up till 8 o'clock, so I'll leave here about 7 in the morning. Buzz over there, drop this container off. Then my next load, I got to run down to Birmingham to the a reload center. I think they call it something else now, but essentially, gotta go pick up a load of lumber, carry it over to Martinez, Georgia. So once I get that off Thursday morning, then I'll try to start working my way back towards the house. So we're having a pretty easy week so far. Week after week of Memorial Day, and so we're just taking our time, going into what we're doing. As always, guys, I want to let you know. I know some of you people probably saying, I'm sick and tired of hearing about Jesus Christ. We should never get tired of hearing about Jesus Christ. We all know that He is our Savior. Everything we do out here on the road doesn't mean a hill of beans. The most important thing is to attain salvation. And I'm here to tell y'all that Jesus Christ can offer you that. He can offer you salvation. So for today, I'm signing off, guys. Stay tuned to another episode of Tennessee Trucker. Oh, hit the subscribe button, guys. Mash the like button if you like these videos. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Put a comment down there if you want.